السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. لعل البروفيسور يحيى تيعلاتي يستحق بجدارة التكريم والفوز بجائزة المصطفى صلى الله عليه وعلى آله للعلوم والتكنولوجيا في دورتها الرابعة، وفي جعبته عدد من الميداليات والجوائز التكريمية العالمية لمساهماته العلمية في حقل الفيزياء النظرية والجسيمات. مع يحيى تيعلاتي نتعرف أكثر على هذا العالم المكرم من المغرب وإنجازاته في خاص من الداخل العقول الجميلة. معكم زينب صفار، تابعونا. Distinguished Professor Dr. Yahya Tayalati, laureate of the Musطفى Prize in its fourth round, Professor of Theoretical and Particle Physics, expert in high energy physics and medical physics at the University of Mohammed V in Rabat, Morocco. Welcome to الداخل from the inside, sir.
Thanks a lot for your kind invitation, and thanks to the audience of your channel العلمية.
Pure pleasure to have you always, sir. Well, congratulations, Dr. Tayalati. We are so very proud of you, and of course what you have been doing is something that makes everyone so proud, particularly in the Arab and Islamic world.
Thanks a lot. So I'm Tayalati Yahya from the University of Mohammed V in Rabat, from the Faculty of Sciences.
Sure.
I am very proud and very happy to be in Iran and to get this prestigious Musطفى Prize. It's a big honor and great privilege, and I would like to thank the Musطفى Foundation for the exemplary manner they are doing their work to promote scientific excellence in the Muslim world.
Excellent, sir. And also we have to thank you now and again for your thorough research and developmental work. For your work, Dr. Tayalati, you have received numerous awards, respected awards from several countries. Today you are one of the distinguished laureates of the prestigious Musطفى Prize, as you said. How do you feel about this recognition and this distinction in the Muslim world? I mean, what does this award add to your case?
I mean, I'm extremely happy because it's a recognition of collective work with many interaction, with many collaborations. So it's a whole effort that is recognized here. And through me, they recognize the quality of Moroccan University. Through Yahya Tayalati, they recognize all the effort that are in the international collaboration, like Atlas in Geneva, like Antares and Kayimtrinet, which are telescope, or neutrino submarine telescope, and Muslims contribute to this, all these scientific challenges.
These international challenges and projects. I will come to talk about cooperation, and we'll come to talk about commercializing your ideas and expertise in science. I will come to talk about these projects that you have just mentioned. But allow me to ask you here something, sir. Of course, despite all the political pickles, science unites us all and brings us together for the betterment of all humanity. This is a loud and resounding message. How did you receive the news of receiving an award, and what has this changed in you, sir?
I mean, I didn't expect it, to be honest, so I was just humbled and very appreciative. And it's an important event in my life, and in science there are no borders.
Sure.
I mean, let's say, as mentioned my colleague who is also here in Iran, Professor Yazami Rashid.
Sure.
We are very close to Spain. For example, we are only at 12 kilometers from Spain, and maybe we are at 5,000 or 7,000 from Iran. But we feel ourselves like we are very close to Iran culturally and
very good.
Yeah.
Yes. And you know, this brings you to meet other perhaps scientists and experts who share with you your same messages.
Exactly. I mean, we have many talents, Muslim talents around the world, but the problem, they are scattered to form a critical mass and to be very competitive at the international level. So this noble initiative of Musطفى Prize bring together researchers from Muslim worlds to form a network that I'm pretty sure will higher the quality of research in Muslim worlds. Yeah.
Bless you. Now, what distinguished achievement, scientific achievement per se, have you been recognized for?
I mean, just to make it clear, I mean...
Easy, simple and clear.
Okay.
Yes.
It's not alone, I will not have done anything. So this prize recognize 20 years of work with many people, because I was involved in the construction of one huge telescope, one huge apparatus, Atlas in Geneva, that humankind never constructed before. That was during my for example, my stay at the Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm. I participated to the construction in Sweden to construction of a subsystem of this huge apparatus. And as you know, this apparatus led to the discovery of Higgs boson. But my contribution go beyond only the construction. I participated also to the operating of this system and also to collecting data. And one of the major contribution recently with some of our brilliant PhD students in Morocco, we made a significant contribution with our colleague in Atlas collaboration to what we call light by light scattering. Light by light scattering, you can take it in classical theory, it's forbidden to scatter 2 photons.
Sure.
But it's something which is predicted by the electrodynamic quantum, but it's a rare process. But we managed at the LHC with the Atlas experiment to observe for the first time this phenomena, and this is extremely important because it can be used to probe new physics beyond the standard model. This one of the contribution which concern what we call high energy physics. But I was also involved in what we call astroparticle physics. It started already when I was like PhD student at Commissary of Atomic Energy in Paris. But later on, due to our contribution to the first study with this telescope, Morocco joined officially this international collaborations, and we were coordinating the exotic physics, and again a collaborative effort. We have major contribution in the search of exotic particle, like what we call magnetic monopole. We set up a competitive limit on this particle and their flux in the universe. So that's...
Of course, it always takes 2 to tango, so is everything and every science. It needs collaborative, cooperative work.
It's complex systems. That's why Atlas is a huge telescope. And to make it work, we need almost contribution from everyone in the collaboration. And that's why we are like 3,000 authors in this collaboration, because we need to survey a detector which works 24 hours. It's not something easy. We need a lot of manpower.
Right, right. I would also appreciate, sir, if you can walk us through your way thriving, prospering, and moving forward in the field of science and in your career. What attracted you first to science? What was your first experience that led you to this way?
Okay, I think my first contact with science was when I was really at the first level of study. I was more drawn by scientific discussions. But when I was at the university, Mohammed, first in Wajda, preparing my undergraduate study, I was reading quite a lot scientific magazines written in French, like Sciences et Avenir, like Sciences et Vie, and I was extremely impressed by all this mystery in the universe. But when I went to university in Rabat, I prepared my master in one of the prestigious laboratory of theoretical physics, which was related at that time with the Abdus Salam International Center of Theoretical Physics. I was extremely impressed by the work of Professor Abdus Salam in the standard model. and also very deeply influenced by his story and how he helped science in Muslim world. And I think this has had a great impact. So I was dreaming like to become one day, be
like
able
Dr.
to
Abdussalam. Somewhere close.
To help my country to bring to transfer some technology to Morocco and to try to help PhD students there. I think that's the story of how it started with me.
Have you achieved this now? Do you believe that you have achieved it now?
I mean, we achieved some of this because we participate to the training of high-level PhD students. Many of our laureates now has joined a very prestigious university. The last one, for example, is going to Stony Brook in New York. So we form the high-skilled students. Furthermore, we managed to transfer some technology. Give an example, at the Faculty of Sciences, we are participating to the construction of the huge neutrino telescope. Morocco is also participating to one of the major upgrade of Atlas experiment, because Atlas now is 3D detection. It gives you just the position X, Y, and Z, and we will upgrade to get also info about timing. So one system which touches the technological horizon will be constructed with our collaborators in Morocco. I think we contributed to this fixed goal.
Allow me, sir, to stop you now for a short break, and afterwards we're going to talk about your university, where you lecture now, and some up and close and personal questions about Dr. يحيى تيعلاتي, but after the break. إذا فاصل قصير ونعود. لا تذهبوا بعيدا. البروفيسور المغربي يحيى تيعلاتي الحائز جائزة المصطفى في دورتها الرابعة، الأستاذ في الفيزياء النظرية والجسيمات، والخبير المتميز في فيزياء الطاقة العالية والفيزياء الطبية في جامعة محمد الخامس في الرباط، يعطينا نظرة أقرب عن هذا الصرح التربوي المرموق، ولا سيما كلية العلوم فيه. Dr. Yahya Talayati, welcome back again. You are today here in your capacity as a distinguished, we said, professor and scientist, yet also as a representative of Muhammad V University in Rabat. Give us a snapshot look at this prominent educational edifice, please.
Exactly, I'm from the University Muhammad V in Rabat, from the Faculty of Sciences, from the Physics Department. Our university was the first one in Morocco and is one of the best one, with many prestigious laboratories, with many emeritus professors, and it form a high level and provide high level training to students. I mean, it's one of the prestigious also university in Morocco and in the world. I mean, sure. And with brilliant laureates that they show their talent in many different international events.
In the same vein, in a similar vein, but now let's talk about the repercussions, the ramifications of what happened with this COVID-19 pandemic sweeping across the world. What are the negative or perhaps the positive repercussions of this pandemic on your university, the faculty and the students?
I think I will not talk about negative things because everyone knows about negative things when we switch it to these remote training and so on. But maybe the most important message we have to learn from this crisis is that science is crucial for the continuity of humanity. Science provides solution of problems, and we are living a historical moment. I always talk about inflection moments where people start to talk about the fourth industrial revolution, the economy based on knowledge. We have a second quantum revolution. And I think our Muslim country should adopt the right strategy in order to take profit from this inflection moment and be highlighted and very visible at the international world.
Now, allow me to go to some personal questions.
Please.
People know Dr. Yahya Teiعلاتي as the scientist, the prominent researcher, the Mustafa Prize laureate, among other awards and accolades, but we would like to know about you, the person behind this very big thing. Are you married?
Yes, I'm married and I have 3 boys.
3, mashallah. Now, do you have time for your family? How much time actually do you dedicate for the family? I mean, quality time.
I mean, I should profit from this question to express all my gratitude to my family and my wife and my kids who understand the challenges that I have in doing my research and who allow me and support my absence because we travel a lot.
Sure.
But I try to do my best when I am with them to be very close to them and all my gratitude to them. I mean, I do my best. Of course, my wife do more than I do, but I profit from their vacation. They can join me sometime in my mission abroad. So I try to keep contact. And
who are you married more to, science or your wife?
Very difficult question. I mean, top priority. They are on the same level of priority, and they understand my situation. So there are nothing similar to your family.
Had the roles been turned, and your wife is the prominent scientist who has to travel and be here and there, would you also, sir, understand as an Arab, as a Muslim, so to say?
I mean, we have many women talents in Morocco, so I will really support my wife if this should happen.
If the role is turned. Now, when not researching, when not teaching and lecturing, when not traveling, what do you do in your free time, if you have any free time?
I mean, I prefer to stay a lot with my family, and I am also engaged in some non-governmental activities. For example, I organize some master classes for youth. I want to help others as much as I can. That's my preferred.
But do you have some, like, for example, talents that you pursue? Do you have some hobbies you like to practice?
I like to swim. This is my preferred hobbies. I walk a lot alone and with friends and
hiking and whatever.
Enjoy my meetings with my best friends in Morocco. So.
Right. Morocco is a very beautiful place. We have to tell everyone about that. Now, I would like you to give me a word to the youth and to the young researchers in the Arab and Islamic world. You are very young, sir. You have done very wide spectrum of accomplishments at a very young age. What's your message to the youth?
My message to the youth and to the kids in general.
Sure.
I mean, I advise them to be creative. Unfortunately, it's something we don't know how to teach. It depends only on them. They should develop the proper goals. They should develop the proper dreams. Sorry, and they should trust themselves. They should believe in themselves. They should be self-confident
and to have critical thinking.
Exactly. And if they work, I'm pretty sure if they work hard with perseverance, they will make it happen. Whatsoever the problems, issues, and obstacles they will face in their life. That's the message I want to say today.
What are you seeking, sir, to achieve in your career? What's your utmost aim?
I will be extremely happy if Morocco, became very visible in my field. I mentioned that we are constructing the Atlas detector. That will be a major realization with my colleagues in Morocco, and I will also Morocco will be like a reference and very visible in astroparticle physics. That's my mission and that's my goals. and I should mention alone I will not do and anything. I mean,
of course, it has to be
it's
cooperative and
effect.
collaborative.
And I should thank all my collaborators from Morocco, from Atlas, KM Trinity, and Antares collaboration.
Sure.
All my gratitude to them.
I would like to ask you my last question. What is a day in the life of Dr. Yahya Tayalati? How do you start your day and how do you end it?
It depends. I mean, if I am, for example, in Geneva at CERN, you take breakfast like everyone and you spend all the morning in your office working, reading papers, lunch, afternoon in the office again, and during the night maybe meet friends. But if it's not working day, you profit to stay with your family, to meet your friends. Normal, as academic and as human, it's a normal life. I mean, nothing very special on it.
We wish you all the best, Dr. Yahya. Yes, determination, perseverance, dedication, and vision are keys in scientific research. Yahya Tayalati, prominent and distinguished Moroccan scientist, laureate of the prestigious Mustafa Prize in the field of physics. Many thanks indeed for joining us again, sir. We are so very proud of you.
Thanks again for your kind invitation. Thanks a lot.
Always a pleasure to have you, sir. والشكر لكم مشاهدينا الكرام على طيب المتابعة. للتفاعل أكثر تابعونا على صفحات السوشيال ميديا من كل فريق عمل من الداخل من كل الميادين من طهران. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.